Hi, welcome to FDU Sports Center. I'm Kiril Henry, along with my co-host Sean.
Hey, on today's episode, we'll be documenting the men's soccer team run through the NEC tournament, as well as senior day for the women's soccer team.
This is the 2012 NEC men's soccer team.
First in the semi-final matchup in the NC men's soccer tournament, the second seed Knights took on the third seed and two-time defending conference champion Monmouth Hawks. The Hawks took down FDU in the semifinals of last year's tournament, and FDU got their revenge this year. In the 39th minute, Monmouth goalkeeper Alex Blackburn misplaced the ball, and FDU freshman forward Samuel DeHort is there to take advantage of the empty net and capitalize to give the Knights an 1-0 lead. Later in the first half, then, in the 51st minute, Monmouth's Ryan Clark sent the ball into the box to Emmanuel Amagon, who subbed by FDU goalie Jacob Liskick. However, the rebound goes right back to Amagon, who decides not miss the second time and ties the match up 1-1.
And it was deflected in past Jacob Lissick, who fell backwards. The ball bounced past him.
Now in the second half, the Knights come out with two great scoring opportunities, but by Nick Walker, one by Nick Walker and one by Jake McVie. But Blackburn is there to deny both shots and escape trouble to preserve the 1-1 score. Later in the second half, the Hawks counter with several great scoring opportunities of their own. Started by a throw-in by John Smith, but the FDU defense is there to block all three shots and keep the match all squared away at 1-1.
Into the center of the box, the ball bounces around, cleared back up to the top. The strike deflected off a Knights player. Second chance is blocked. Third chance is deflected high and out of play.
Neither team was able to find the back of the net in overtime, so the match was settled by penalty kicks.
And the shot will go wide. FDU had a chance right in front of Blackburn, but they missed wide to the right. And now the boys Blackburn. The Knights
with the shootout tied at 3, FDU Jan Albert stepped up and nailed the game-winning penalty kick to send the Knights to the NEC Championship Game, then got mobbed by his teammates on the field.
45 days. The Knights have defeated the Monmouth Hawks.
Here's the head coach, Seth Roland, after the game.
Back with Coach Seth Roland after Fairleigh Dickinson pulls off the victory in penalties. Coach, been a long time coming. It's been a few years since your team's knocked off Monmouth in one of these spots. Tell me how it feels to get your team back to the finals for the first time.
Well, it's great. I thought we deserved to advance. I thought we were the better team on the day, and I thought we outplayed them and deserved to win. We didn't win after 110 minutes, but we had a great mentality and we're confident going into the shootout and won the shootout. So the important thing is we advanced to the championship game.
How did you feel your team responded after letting in the goal early in the second half? You're back on your heels for a couple minutes, but it looked like the team responded real well in the second half of the second half.
Yeah, I agree. We were a little bit asleep at the beginning of the half, allowed the goal, but then we came back strong. And, I mean, credit their keeper. He made back-to-back unbelievable saves on that corner kick with about 13 minutes to go. But we kept going, we kept battling, and I'm really proud of the guys.
And looking forward to your matchup on Sunday against St. Francis of Pennsylvania. What kind of insight can you give me towards how you think that match is going to play out?
In regulation, in the regular season, it was 0-0 tie. So I'm sure it'll be quite a battle.
St. Francis of Pennsylvania was one of those teams that plays very good defense, as does Fairleigh Dickinson. Should be a good contest. Thanks, Coach, and congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
This is the 2012 NEC.
In the NEC Championship Game, the Knights took on the Red Flash of St. Francis, Pennsylvania. FDU made it to the finals for the second year in a row as they lost to Monmouth, while St. Francis was making its first appearance since 2010 when they lost to Monmouth as well.
Send it into the box. The header and a score.
The scoring started early for the Knights as Nicholas Walker put in a header just 10 minutes into the match to give FDU a 1-0 lead.
Individual dribbling, trying to run their way through 2 and 3 players.
That's run up ahead, one-on-one. Once again, it's Doherty. Doherty trying to get it back, trying for the cross. Again, Valsacek knocks it down. Big time save with 10 minutes to play in the half. They'll get a key one here.
However, St. Francis responded late in the first half when James Price converted on a corner kick from Nick Collier to tie the match at 1 going into halftime, which is exactly what you would expect from a championship match.
6 foot 4 inches of his body.
Who can make runs? He may make a nice run right here.
In the second half, the Knights had early opportunities, but they could not cash in on them. In the 55th minute, junior David Cornwell hit the far post with a shot, and several other FDU opportunities were denied by the Red Flash defense.
Brenachea gets taken down. Trying to settle it down for the Knights. An opportunity here for St. Francis. Kolaric, the shot, and Lissick gets down and make the save.
10 seconds left.
They only need one. Here's McVeigh. McVeigh from the corner, going to the far post. The header gets deflected wide. Valsacek got a piece of it in the final 3 seconds.
After 2 scoreless overtime periods, the match had to be settled by penalty kicks. Through 7 rounds, FDU led 6-5, as sophomore Nico Wright converted to put them ahead 6-5. However, it was Knights goalie Jacob Lissick who was the hero, as he made a diving save on David Trunzo's penalty shot to give the Knights the conference crown.
And it's saved! The FDU Knights!
Here's Coach Seth Roland after the championship match.
With Coach Seth Roland, who has booked the trip to the NCAA tournament once again. Coach, with all you've overcome, how does it feel to get back to the NCAA tournament for the first time since 2008?
Well, these guys have been committed and dedicated since 365 days ago to get to this point, to where we were playing in the championship game again, and this time to have a different result and to win the NEC Championship. These guys deserve all the credit in the world. They've worked their tails off for the past year, and they've done a great job doing what needed to be done to this year, taking home the NEC Championship.
It was senior day for the Fairleigh Dickinson University women's soccer team, as 3 players were honored prior to the match. Senior midfielder Maria Palumbo, along with senior defenseman Francesca Yakarine and redshirt senior defenseman Julie Woolridge, were accompanied by their family and athletic director David Langford, while they received a framed jersey and flowers as a token of appreciation for their 4 years of dedication to the program. However, it would not be a happy homecoming for the trio, as they would eventually close out their FDU career with a 1-0 loss to the Blackbirds at University Field in Teaneck. In the first half, the Blackbirds threatened FDU freshman goalkeeper Felicia Burr several times, but the Massachusetts native was able to turn away all 4 shots while receiving help from the goalpost once, in a successful attempt to keep the match all squared up at 0 through the first 35 minutes. In the second half, Woolridge got things started for the Knights by putting a free kick on goal from 20 yards away, but it was stopped by LIU goalie Jessica Sexton, and FDU would not threaten again for the rest of the match. LIU also had several opportunities to score in the second half, but Burr came up strong each time and was able to keep the score knotted at 0 through the end of regulation. Early in the overtime is when LIU finally was able to break through. Katie Egan passed the through ball to Tony Smith in the middle of the field. Smith found a break in the FDU backline and placed a shot in the lower left corner of the net to give LIU the W and a bid to the postseason. It was Smith's 4th goal in the season, which is good for 2nd on her team. Over to you, Kiril.
Thank you, Sean, for that amazing coverage. And thank you guys for staying here the whole entire time and watching this show with us. This has been FDU's Night Center. Stay beautiful, FDU. Yo, Sean, we done? I'm trying to get something to eat. I'm hungry.
Yeah, let's do it.